Hello, good afternoon, how are we doing? Let me give you a moment to just come and jump on and join me, and let me just apologise for the tip that is my house at the moment. This is actually, I've just spent 5 minutes tidying up. Gosh, I'm yellow, let me try and change that as well. See if I can just brighten so that you don't see what my face really looks like without it being too much that, that I look like a ghost at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna go for a round there. Kind of look tanned, kind of look yellow. It's all good. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a moment to jump on and join. My apologies. It's been a little while since I've been on to do a little live. I've had quite a lot going on, as you may know. I got married a couple of weeks ago, and I've had a big work schedule leading up to it, and afterwards now. I've also been a little bit poorly this week, so I do apologise that this live is actually a few days later than I'd hoped it to be as well. But what I really wanted to do, as we are now halfway through the holidays, is to give you just a little stretch for stress relief. So those of you that have children at home or whatever you're doing through your holidays, if you're really starting to feel the stress, the summer holidays can be a bit of a strange one. And for different people, it gives different kind of workloads and different vibes, and it can just give all sorts of different stresses. So I want to give you a bit of a stretch today and see if we can make it feel a little bit more comfortable. So before we go into it, let me just give a little introduction. So I'm Katrina, I'm the head of K-Fit. I'm just here to get you as up and active as possible, to lead an active lifestyle. As I said, today I'm looking more into the stretch kind of area. Nice bit of a few Pilates stretches. Do love a bit of Pilates. I'm going to do my absolute best not to cough and splutter through this. I do sound not quite as soothing as I would normally sound. So do bear with me, but I've just taken some meds, so I should be okay. So I want to let you know as well, once we've done these stretches, how and where you can get a regular stretch routine. I will give you these videos. I'm going to give you these stretches today. I also have another stretch routine that you can do. It's on a free video. You can go and do it straight away. So before we go into it, I just want to ask you very politely if you would send this video a little thumbs up. So just giving it a little like. It makes so many more people see it if you give it a little thumbs up, and even more so if you hit the share button. So if you like your stretches, or if you have a little good stretch today and you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and give the video a share, and that helps no end of people to come and see it, and it helps me no end. And on that note, be not mindful of other people that own businesses. If you know that these sorts of things, you like watching them, you like seeing what they're doing, or perhaps they're a family member or a close friend who is running their own business, or even particularly starting up, sending a little thumbs up or a little share is a really big thing for someone, so that would be really greatly appreciated. Excuse me. So these stretches that I've picked today, they're very quick and easy. As I said, I have another video for stretches as well. Then they're 5 stretches. I'm giving you 5 stretches today as well. I've only chosen one stretch twice. So my next stretches are in both videos, just because they are the best thing, particularly as what we tend to do is hold a lot of stress around our neck and our shoulders. So I've put them in both videos because I feel like they're the most important. But also I've given you fresh and new stretches today, so that both videos are different. I'm not just reeling out the same thing. You can just come and use both videos to get a little bit more benefit. They're targeting stress points, so where you tend to hold tension, if you've had a really busy week, or that you've got a lot going on, we tend to hold our tension in our shoulders and into our neck, but also you can feel it down into your back, so possibly more into your lower back as well. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of everything, just to see if we can ease a bit of that tension. If you have a particular area that's sore, so for me, quite often I take a lot of tension in my lower back, you will get a lot of benefit from stretching all the way down your back, because sometimes the actual area, yes, it needs a stretch, but it can be quite tense at the same time. Hey Charlotte, Bodge is here, yes. How you doing? Having a stretch today? I hope so. You probably need it. I bet you're very busy at work at the moment. So yeah, sorry, as I was saying, I feel it a lot in my lower back, and I do feel it around my neck and shoulders, but that doesn't mean to say that I'm not going to get any benefit from stretching around the middle of my back, because actually if you ease the tension there as well, what you will find is that starts to take the stress away from the area that is sore. So have a go at all of these stretches. Just find the ones that work for you. I would say to do all of them, but obviously all of these are time consuming. I have picked the quickest and easiest ones that I possibly can do. Excuse me. So we're going to start with some spine twists. I'm just going to shuffle back so you can see me fully, see my legs. So I just sit comfortably, either legs crossed, legs straight. If you ever feel like you can't sit up tall enough, use a cushion and just sit on your cushion, and that will just help you sit up a bit taller. So we're going to go for some spine twists. If you just lock your fingers together and then pop them behind your head, then just imagine someone's pulling on your elbows, so you take them round, so like pulling backwards. So you really open out your chest to start with, which particularly if you work at a desk is a really good movement to do. So working with Pilates breathing, we always exhale on the stretch. So you breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, you just twist to one side. So you come back to the centre as you breathe in, then breathe out as you go the other way. So this is your stretch number 1. This is called a spine twist. I've just added in the hands behind the head because I really feel like that just gives you a little extra stretch for your chest, which is really, really nice. And one day I will bring on a partner to show you a really good partner work stretch from here. So just feeling that nice little twist as you go. We should feel this spinal rotation. So just anywhere where you feel any point of tension down your spine, it's just going to help release that. And I want you to think about getting your elbow right the way around to the back of the room as you go. So that's your stretch number 1. Hopefully that helps all around near your upper body. Stretch number 2, we're going to go for a trap stretch, so helping around the back of your neck and into your shoulders here. So if you pop your hands in front of you and then like you're holding a beach ball, just round out your back. So actually it's probably better I show you this way, that you round out and just hold yourself there. So you can just hold it like this if you want to. Think about the positioning of your head. The lower your head goes, you may feel you get a bit more of a stretch there. Now again, you can add in that spine twist if you want to. So from here, you breathe in to prepare, then as you breathe out, you just twist to the side. So come back to the centre as you breathe in, breathe out as you go away, go the other way. So just give that a go. I can see a couple of questions and bits coming in, so bring questions in and I will come and check them in a moment, or it might just be people joining, I'm not too sure. But that's your second one, so this is a trap stretch, and then we're just adding in that spine twist. Whenever you finish this one, just give your shoulders a little roll round again, just so they feel a little bit more comfortable. Number 3, thread the needle. So on all fours, I'm just going to check my camera, you can still see me. Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to headbutt the sofa a bit, it'll be fine. So, thinking about your Pilates breathing again, so breathing out on the stretch, you breathe in, bring your arm out to the side, then as you breathe out, tuck this arm behind the other one. So you're going to lower the shoulder. I always think one shoulder down, one shoulder up. So come back up as you breathe in, breathe out, just thread through, lower and hold. So I've just realised I've not given you any kind of numbers or anything. I tend to do about 6 on each side of these. And same with those first 2 stretches, about 6 on each side, just to help you release. I'm just going to do a couple on this side just to even me out. But this one again is really nice for that rotation. You may feel that you can twist a little bit further. With all of your stretches, you go to a point where you can feel a stretch, but just be really careful not to push it over that. So from here, there's a little temptation just to see if I can push myself a bit further, but that's when we're going to start adding more stress, and that can make it much more uncomfortable. So if we think about using our exhale to relax into it, you will get a much better stretch. So that's called thread the needle. I'm going to give you a test at the end and tell me which is your fave. Number 4, knee drops. I'm definitely going to have to move my camera for this. Excuse me 1 second. See if that will do. I've got so much rubbish in my house at the moment. Tell you what, I'm going to try and go on a little slant so you can see this way. Is that going to work? Just tell me if you can't see me from here. So you're just lying down, arms out to the side. Again, move your sofa or whatever you need to do. And just legs up, and just check with your feet off the floor that your back is pushed down. If your back is arching, you'll start to apply pressure there. So don't worry about putting too much pressure on your tummy muscles. Your knees can be in. So knee drops, as you breathe in to prepare, then breathing out, drop your knees to one side, and then if it feels comfy to, you can just rotate your head in the opposite direction. I don't know if you heard that, but I just got the biggest clunk. So bring it back into the centre as you breathe in, breathe out as you go the other way. So your knees go one way, and then you rotate your head in the opposite direction. So as you can see, you don't need a massive amount of space for these stretches. I'm making do with a very messy living room and still getting all of these done. if I don't think I'll be able to demo this bit, but if you want a bit more of a stretch, drop your knees, rotate your head, and then you can stretch your top leg out. So that will just work it up into your leg as well. I'd be careful if you're not warm with that little extra one. And if it feels like too much pressure on your back, you can do the whole thing, but with your feet on the floor. I hope you could see that. Tell me in the comments if you didn't see any of that, and I will demo that again. So that was your exercise, though, your stretch number 4. That was your knee drops. And then number 5, as I said, I've done this one before. I'll sit a little bit closer now. So these are your neck stretches, really, really good. If you hold any kind of tension in your neck, these are the best exercises you can do. I actually got a little bit poorly last year with stress, and it was all in my neck, and I got very, very dizzy. And aside from having sports massage to release it all, I had to release from the bottom of my back all the way up. It was all of that stress was just hanging in there. So aside from sports massage, it was these stretches that really made it much better. Let me bring it back here a little bit and get rid of that messy view of my living room. So all you need to do for your neck stretches, if you tilt your head to one side and then just take your hand and then place it on top of your head. Now this isn't to push down, just feel the weight of your arm here, and that's going to give you a little stretch, extra stretch into your neck. You can have your hand into your lap, or if you take your hand down by the side, that's actually going to give you a better stretch. So just holding it there for a few nice deep breaths. I can see there's a delivery man at the door. I can just imagine that he's going to ring my buzzer because I think I'm getting a delivery today. Bring your arm down, come back into the centre and be like, excuse me, I'm stretching. We'll go the other side, tilt, and then place and hold. So with this as well, you should feel this one up the side of your neck. Remember, if you have your hand in your lap, you'll get less of a stretch. So if you want a bit more, just take your arm down to the side and hold it there. I don't think he's ringing my buzzer, so that's good. That's all good things. Then coming back into the centre, so another stretch up for the back of your neck. This one's really, really nice. So sitting up nice and tall, if you then just look diagonally to the side and then drop your head down, take your hand and place it on the back of your head. So this is to feel it at the back of your neck and then possibly into that opposite shoulder blade, and just hold it there. So these stretches, I'm doing them a bit quicker today. You can hold them for about 30 seconds a time. So just that in total, these stretches, 2 stretches in total, 1 on each side, it's just going to take you 2 minutes. So let's go on the other side, tilt and then drop down, take your hand and place it on the back of your head. But it's so beneficial, and you will feel as well in yourself how much tension you're holding by when you go into these stretches. If you're feeling it a bit more, it obviously means that you're very tense and you just need to have a bit more time to relax. Okay, so those are your neck stretches as well. So I can see I've got people watching, so I really hope you have joined in with those stretches, or if you haven't, you've made note of them so you can do them at a later date. So tell me then, pop in the comments, what was your fave out of that? You had the spine twists, you have the trap stretch with the twist as well, you have thread the needle, so on all fours threading through, you had the knee drops, which I did lying on my back in a really weird kind of view, excuse me, and excuse me, and then we had the neck stretches as well. So tell me which was your favourite and what you really felt was the most beneficial for you straight away. As I said, all of these stretches will be very beneficial for you, like wherever you are holding the tension, whether it's in the top or on the bottom. But it's one that's you will have one that that's the one for you. Charlotte, knee drops. Yeah, love knee drops. Did you get a clunk? I got a really, really good clunk. Knee drops are very good for that. And if you go back and check the other video, if you liked knee drops, so it's on my Facebook page and it's also on the YouTube channel, the chalk circles. If you like knee drops, you'll really, really like the chalk circles. So yeah, just enjoy them. Try them now and see how they make a difference. If you really have felt that they've made a difference, then try and incorporate them into your day. Those neck stretches you can do watching the telly, you can do when you just have 2 minutes, you can do them sitting on the toilet, okay? So there's no excuse, you can do them. Excuse me. So we want to try and incorporate them into your lifestyle. And as I said, these are all Pilates stretches. We worked the Pilates breathing into it. I didn't really go into much depth with the Pilates breathing there. For a stretch, it's not too much of a problem. It's when we start to add in strength exercises that we really need to think about our core a bit more. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Pilates now and how it should definitely be part of your lifestyle. And if you're interested with doing it with K-Fit, I'll give you a little bit more information there. But if you're not, of course, that's absolutely fine. This is something that I'm giving away, of course, for absolutely free. And if these stretches are helping you, then that is a job well done for me. I'm very, very happy with that. But if you're looking to get Pilates into your lifestyle, we've got a few different ways that you can do that at K-Fit. So if you have a 9-to-5 job and you kind of know what your timetable is on a weekly basis, our evening timetable does have a couple of slots at the moment. So if you're interested in that, just put evening in the comments and I will come back afterwards and I will drop you a message with some information. However, if your mornings are free, or perhaps you're not working so much at the moment, or perhaps you're working part-time, or whatever it is, we have morning classes. Now, our morning classes are starting to fill up quite quickly now, but we did have quite a few availabilities at the start of the week. So we have Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and Thursday morning classes in Little Paxton in St Neots. They're 9:15 till 10:15. The Monday and the Tuesday are in the new hall, which is called the Hub. It's just off Samuel Jones Crescent. I don't know why I'm pointing, but that's where it is in relation to where I'm sitting right now. And it's they run in 6-week courses, so if you have children that you need to look after in the holidays, then that's a really good way for you to get that incorporated without kind of interrupting anything. Deb's watching. I'm watching but have no sound. I'll watch again later. Okie dokie. Yeah, Debs, if anyone else is having a problem with sound, let me know, because I can always redo this video. But yeah, you never know. And then the Thursday class is at the church in Little Paxton as well, the St James Church. So I think the Monday class, the last time I checked, I think we have 4 spaces on the Monday still. We've got 2 spaces on the Tuesday and 1 space on the Thursday. There's been a bit of jiggling around and moving around there, so if you do want to jump on and come to a morning class, it is one of the best ways you can start your day. It makes you very mindful of your posture. You've worked your core to start with, so you kind of just carry that out for the rest of the day. Now, however, if your schedule varies, and this is something that not just for Pilates but for just a general fitness routine can be a bit of a struggle, you know, if you're on different shift patterns and you just can't find a regular routine, the K-Fit Club, I believe, would be the best answer for you there. So with the K-Fit Club, everything is online. It doesn't matter where you are. So as I've said, my other classes are in St Neots and Little Paxton. You don't need to be anywhere near that, and you can still have these classes. If you felt those benefits of those stretches, every single month you get 2 new Pilates workouts to do, and you always get your old ones left in the library, so you can just go and use whatever workouts suit you best. It is not just Pilates, it's HIIT training, it's kettlebells, it's hula hooping, bodyweight blast, plank challenges, cardio boxing. We put in bundles and bundles of fitness workouts. We also give you nutritional help. So there's loads and loads of nutritional help there if you really feel that you want to be on not just an active lifestyle, but you really want to focus on your health as a whole. So there's absolutely loads in there for you to do. But I'm just looking at this from a Pilates view today. I actually had someone message me this morning and say, can you just explain the K-Fit Club for me? Just in a bit of better detail. What does it involve? And can you just give me a list so I just fully understand what's going on, because I think I want to do it, but I'm not too sure. Now, this is probably because I'm a waffler, and this is something that I've put a lot of time and effort in, and I know there's a lot going on in there. I get mega passionate about it and I get really excited, and then I just tend to waffle, and it kind of sounds a bit wishy-washy, and I think I just struggle in really getting across exactly really what goes on in the club. The one thing I can honestly tell you is the people that are in the club are so motivated and so pushing forwards towards their goals, and it really, really is working for them, and it's amazing to see. It really is amazing to see. So this woman that emailed me this morning, I worded her quite well, I must say so myself. I sent quite a well-worded email back, and I properly explained what actually goes on in the club, because as I said, I tend to waffle and go on about it like I am right now, and I don't tend to really actually get any proper point across about it. So if you're actually more interested in seeing more like the bullet points of exactly what you get in the club, put club in the comments and I will drop you a message. I will drop you that exact same message so you can see exactly what it's about, and it will take out all of my waffle. That's probably the best way for me to do it. So whether it's live or on replay, just pop that in the comments and I will get back to you. That is absolutely fine. And as I said, if you did have any information, if you wanted more information on the evening Pilates or the daytime Pilates, just put evening Pilates or daytime Pilates in the comments and I will get back to you on that as well. So I hope that has been of some use to you. And as I said, go back and check the other stretches as well. So you've had 5 stretches today for you to try, one of which was in that previous video as well, just because it's the best stretch, the best stretch you can do for stress. And then yeah, there's another video there that's got 5 stretches on it for you. So these are some of the best things you can do and they really don't take very much time. Your body should be okay to just have that little gentle stretch without you being too warm. This is when we go into the bigger stretches that you have to be warm. So you should be absolutely fine to do that. So yes, if there are any other questions or anything I can really help you with right now, please do pop them in the comments or drop me a message. I'm always here to help. What's been really, really nice this week, I've come back to work and I've had so many questions and I just love it. People are just really buzzing to carry on with their fitness and to implement their active lifestyle. And that to me is the most important thing. So if I can help you with that, if K-Fit can help you with that, or if you just want to have a little bit more information on something, then please do ask. Don't be worried about it. Don't be shy. We're all very helpful and very welcoming here, and I'm more than happy to help you. So I will leave it there before I go into a coughing fit. I'm really excited for tonight. I've got a hula hooping masterclass. I've got my hoops in ready. So I'm really excited to see all of our hoopers later. First ever K-Fit hula hooping masterclass. Let's see how it goes. But thank you very much for joining me. As I said before as well, just a little thumbs up or sharing this video goes a really long way. Not just for me, for K-Fit of course, it's going to be very helpful and useful to me. But if you have any other friends that are business owners that you're watching their videos, just give them a little helping hand, give them a thumbs up or a share, and that'll be very helpful for them too. But I hope you enjoyed that. Do enjoy the stretches. Do get back to me and let me know which was your fave and what's really working for you. And enjoy the rest of your summer holidays. Only a couple of weeks left before we go again. Thanks guys. See you soon. Bye.